As we begin the second session of the 119th Congress, we should take a moment to reset our focus and remember why we are here. A new year and a new session brings new opportunities, but the mission remains the same. Kansas sent me to Washington, D.C. to deliver results for the people of the Big First District, and that is what I will continue to do. The Big First is home to farmers and ranchers who get up before the sun and work until the job is done. It's home to small business owners and families who balance budgets, meet payroll, and expect the same discipline from the federal government. Kansans are practical people. We believe in hard work, common sense, and accountability. We don't want excuses. We expect results. After President Trump's first term, the Biden administration inherited near record lows in inflation and an ag trade surplus of $6 billion. After 4 years of failed Democrat policies, we were left with a 21.5% increase in prices and an ag trade deficit of $40 billion. When a ship runs into an iceberg, it takes time to turn the ship around. You need to bail the water, repair the planks, and restart the engine before you can fully correct course. Fortunately, thanks to the leadership of President Trump and congressional Republicans, we are back on track and moving away from the iceberg that was the President Biden's administration. Over the course of the first session of this Congress, we made important progress for Kansas. We pushed back against burdensome regulations that drive up costs for Main Street. We worked to strengthen American energy production so families can afford to heat their homes and fuel their vehicles. We advanced policies that support agriculture producers in rural communities and restored the rule of law at our border. And most importantly, we cut taxes for working families, giving the average Kansan $2,200 more per year in take-home pay beginning this month. That work matters, and I'm proud of the progress that we have made, but after the damage done by the previous administration, there's much more work to do. That is what this second session must be about. For Kansans, this starts with agriculture. Farmers have been facing higher input costs, tighter margins, and growing uncertainty since 2021. They need predictability, risk management tools, and a strong farm safety net. Completing a farm bill that reflects the realities on the ground is vitally important, and I will be continuing to push for a fiscally conservative 5-year farm bill that reflects the priorities of our producers to feed, fuel, and clothe the world. And while real wages are rising and inflation is nearing a 5-year low, there's more to be done to lower costs for families and small businesses. Washington regulations often hit Americans hardest in rural communities like the ones I represent. Common sense regulatory relief is not about cutting corners. It is about letting people work, grow, and innovate without unnecessary government interference. Energy is another area where House Republicans are working hard for the good of our nation. Kansans support an all-the-above energy strategy that prioritizes American oil, gas, biofuels, and renewables. This approach supports good-paying jobs, strengthens our economy, and keeps prices affordable. Green New Deal policies that pick winners and losers or ignore rural realities do not work in places like the Big First of Kansas, and this Congress has a responsibility to pursue solutions grounded in reality, not ideology. Finally, Congress needs to ensure that we continue good stewardship of hard-earned taxpayer dollars. Families in Kansas make tough choices every day, and they expect their government to do the same. Last year, we rescinded $9.4 billion in waste, fraud, and abuse found in federal programs, such as funding for Iraqi Sesame Street, electric buses in Rwanda, and LGBTQ programs in Uganda. Fiscal responsibility is not optional. It is a basic obligation that House Republicans are focused on each and every day in the 119th Congress. Mr. Speaker, the second session of this Congress is not about starting over. It is about following through. Kansas sent me here to stay focused on results, not political noise. I will continue working to make sure this body delivers real outcomes for the Big First District of Kansas and keeps its promises to the people that we serve. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I yield back.